What up, you guys? It's your homegirl, Betty Rocket, and today I have a super duper special video for y'all. I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day glam. Obviously, I don't know if it's going to be in the title or not, but I'm going to do a Valentine's Day glam because y'all want to look beautiful and sexy and sultry for y'all manses. So I'm going to show you guys. But a lot of the products that I'm going to be using today are under $10. Yes, you heard me right. 10 doll hairs. A company by the name of Juno & Co. was so nice to reach out to me on Instagram, and they're like, hey, we want to send you some stuff. If you want to show it in your video, that's cool. If not, that's cool. They didn't really tell me I had to like speak good about their products. They kind of just asked me if I wanted some free stuff. I was like, sure. It worked out perfect because a lot of you guys were asking me for affordable makeup, and everything in this box is under $10. You guys will be so shook. They sent me like a whole bunch of stuff in here. They sent me an eyeshadow palette. They sent me a bunch of $1 lashes. If you want to see these products in use, just keep watching. So if you are new to my channel, thank you for tuning in, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back. The first step that we always do when we're doing our makeup, moisturizer. That is very important. I cannot stress that enough. Seriously, please moisturize your skin. Your skin loves moisture, and you don't want no premature wrinkles. So please, please, please moisturize. I'm gonna go ahead and get off camera to do my brows. I always do my brows the same, so I kind of feel like if you want to see how I do my brows, just go back to any of my other videos. But to save some time, I'm gonna do it off camera because we all know you want to get into that shadow look. So, and the products that I'm gonna be using is same as always, Precisely My Brow by Benefit and Goof Proof by Benefit as well. I'm back. We're gonna move into the fun part, the eyeshadow. We always want to prime, so I'm gonna take my MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour Extend Eye Base. For today, we're gonna go for like a soft, beautiful pink look. So I don't actually have a pink eyeshadow, so I'm gonna be using a blush. I'm gonna take Too Faced Love Flush Justify My Love. And it just looks like that. It's just a pink blush. If you're like me and you don't have pink eyeshadow, just use a blush. Same thing. I'm going to take that blush on my Morphe M513. It's just a blending brush. I'm going to just dip in here. Just like that, all nice and beautiful and blushy. So the first thing that I'm gonna be testing out from Juno & Co. They sent me this Emancipation palette. This is the #1 palette. So the top palette is the Juno & Co. Emancipation palette, and the bottom one is a Modern Renaissance. As you can see, the colors are placed in the exact same place. I don't know if they're gonna be an exact dupe, but it is super close. And the palette that they sent me was only $9, so we're gonna go ahead and use that today. The first color that I'm gonna take is this berry tone right here. And the brush I'm gonna take it on is the Morphe M505. We're just gonna go ahead and dip into it. Oh my gosh, this is so pigmented. Not bad. I'm not gonna lie, I actually expected this to be horrible. Just because most of the time, well, not most of the time, but a lot of the time when something is fairly, what's it called, affordable, it is not as pigmented as this. So that's why I'm really surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised. Now I am noticing that obviously it's not the Anastasia Beverly Hills formulation, but it's not bad. The Anastasia ones, they kind of If you have it, you know what I'm talking about, but they kind of blend themselves out. With this one, they are more like the regular eyeshadows. You do have to blend them out, but it's not horrible. It's actually really good. For $9, girl, you did that. Dang, too pigmented. Dang, I really didn't expect it to be this pigmented for $9. I'm gonna darken up a little bit the crease, and I'm gonna go in with this one right here on my Morphe M321 brush. Wow. That is really awesome. I'm actually shocked. Would I recommend this palette? Absolutely. For only $9 to get this pigmentation, girl, buy 10 because these are awesome. I'm gonna just go ahead and cut my crease with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. Set that concealer, I'm going to take another product that Juno and Co sent me. It is this Heavens Hue Highlighter palette. And this is a dupe for the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. How do I know it's a dupe for the Alchemist palette? Let's read the usage. Pat over your favorite shade of everlasting liquid lipstick or studded kiss lipstick, such as the pitch black witches shades, each sold separately. Layer on top of your shade and light eye contour look. Strobe face using the Lockit Precision powder brush. Comb through brows for supernatural shimmer. Mix and layer different shades within the palette for endless iridescent dimension. So this, they didn't even bother writing their own description for this. They kind of just copied it. So this is gonna be a dupe for the Alchemist palette. I'm gonna take the pinky shade that's in here. It is this one down here. And I'm gonna sit all over the lid with that color. Not bad. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease on the other eye. And I'm gonna take my Morphe. I'm gonna just go back into the palette right here, and I'm taking the Makeup Shack T8 Bullet brush, and I'm just gonna go back into this berry color right here, and I'm just gonna put that on the outside where the cut crease stops, and I'm gonna blend it in. So I do add the glitter liner and lashes at the end. You guys will see, but let's just continue, okay? Esta mujer me está matando. Espinado el corazón. Mi corazón aplastado. This is why it takes me forever to do a tutorial, because I get distracted. I like to take my time when I do my makeup. If I have to rush it, I ain't doing it. We're gonna go ahead and prime our beautiful face. As always, I'm taking my benefit to Porefessional because I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and color correct because we don't want the blue coming out from our foundation. We don't want someone to be like, that's a matte, Maury. We don't want that. LA Girl Orange Concealer. This is my fave Orange Corrector. Just because it's like super emollient, so it's easy to blend out. I'm gonna just blend that out with my Real Techniques contour brush. I'm gonna go ahead and set that with my favorite drugstore translucent powder ever, which is the Coty Airspun Translucent. Now, this is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been most excited to try out. They sent me their own brand of Juno & Co. It is a Juno Fusion Sponge. And what's different about this sponge is this is a microfiber sponge, which I've never seen. If you have the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, it feels like exactly like the outside of that packaging. So I'm really curious to see how this works out. It did come with instructions, but this is a sponge, not heavy machinery, so I mean, I'm assuming you just wet it and use it. So I'm gonna go wet this and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I wet this sponge and it did get squishier and it got bigger. So let's go ahead and test this bad boy out. The foundation that I'm going to be using today is my favorite Kat Von D Lockit Tattoo Foundation. And I'm going to just go ahead and put a pump on the bottom of the sponge. And let's test this out. The sponge does claim that because it does have the microfiber on the outside, that you do use less product. Oh wow. This is actually blending out really good. It claims to be a sponge and a brush in one, whereas the microfiber on the outside acts as like the little brush bristles to blend out your foundation, and then the sponge acts as a sponge. So with just one pump, I was able to get most of the bottom of my face. So that is pretty good actually. And this sponge cost $4, which is a bomb because we all know how much beauty blenders cost, $20. And then the Real Technique ones are like, what, $10, $12? So this one is amazing. But let's go ahead and do the entire face before I give my final verdict. I'm pleasantly surprised by this sponge. Usually when it's something gimmicky like this, they don't work how they're supposed to, but this one actually does, and it's only $4. I mean, why wouldn't I recommend this? Okay, so that blended out my foundation really nicely. Now let's go ahead and test it with some concealer. I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral. Now let's go ahead and see how this does with concealer. I really like how it has like this flat edge so you can get really in there. Let's go ahead and test her out. Ooh, wow. Oh, okay, wig. Dang, this does really good. I'm shook once again. This does really good with concealer. This actually blended it better than my other sponges that I use. I really like it. Now let's see how this does with powder. I always just use a damp sponge with my powder as well. I just grab my translucent powder and I set everywhere that I highlighted. Wig That's pretty cool how it has that flat edge, so it makes it really easy to set your whole face with powder. I really like that. Next, I'm a bronze with my Hoola bronzer and my Hoola bronzing brush. I like to do this before I contour because once you put the contour on, it makes it blend easier into the skin. It just makes it easier for me. So that's what I'll do. And I'm gonna take my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. I'm gonna take the darkest one. I can't find my brush. Oh, I can't find my brush. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, seriously, did someone jack my contour brush or something? It's right here. It's the Makeup Shack, just any angled contour brush. Has no number. And I'm taking that blush we used earlier and a dual fiber brush. And I'm gonna blush up my skin. You wanna look like, you know, you're blushing naturally, even though we're wearing like 10 layers of makeup. And I've been liking putting my blush like over here lately. And I just bring it up from the contour. Then I'm just gonna grab the Juno sponge again. And I'm taking the Shade and Light palette. And I'm taking this one right here, right above the darkest one. The flat edge. And I'm just gonna cut my contour. And I'm just taking my Ciate London Starburst highlighter on my Morphe M501 highlighting brush. Then we're gonna put shadow on the bottom lash line, going back into the Emancipation of Mimi palette. Taking that berry color and just putting it on the outer corners. Then I'm just gonna go in with my Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil. If you're like me and your eyes water when you put liner in your waterline, please make sure to set it. That will keep it lasting like all day, seriously. Beautiful. And before we do liquid liner, we're gonna go ahead and put glitter. So I'm gonna just take that little sheet of plastic the palette came with. And for glitter, if you're like me and you hate when glitter gets everywhere, like it's messy, it falls out, here is how I do it without the glitter getting everywhere. What I'm taking is my MAC eyeliner mixing medium. And you take your glitter of choice. Take just a little bit of the mixing medium. You don't need a lot. And the glitter that I am going to be using today is this pink one from Shop Violet Voss, and it's called Kiki. It's just this cute pink glitter. And then you just grab a small brush and you mix it in and you paint it on. So I'm gonna just take a flat brush, mix in the glitter with the mixing medium, and just paint it on. And there you have your glitter cut crease. And if you get that, the mixing medium from MAC, you essentially never have to buy a glitter eyeliner because you can just make your own. You just buy the glitter, mix it in, and there you have your glitter eyeliner. Just let it dry completely before you put your liquid eyeliner on. Then I'm just going to take my NYC Liquid Liner and do winged eyeliner. I just use the guide of the concealer to draw my liquid liner. Same as always, taking my Benefit The Real Mascara because this is the only mascara I have. Now, they did send me a bunch of lashes as well. The ones in these packaging, they're 3D lashes, and these ones are $4 if I remember correctly. And the ones in the lollipop packaging, they're $1. I don't think I'm going to use any of these for my top lashes, but I really did like this one for the bottom because it's like very separated, so I'm going to cut them and just place individual lashes. But for the top lashes today, I'm going to be using Lena lashes in the style Yolene. These ones are huge, so they're perfect. For the bottom lashes, I'm going to be taking the style 702. I'm going to take the 2 outer edges and the center one for the bottom. So I'm going to just place my bottom lashes. Oh my god, where did the lash go? SOS, SOS, I just lost a lash. I found it! Ooh. We're gonna go ahead and pop these on. They should be ready by now. For lips, since we already have so much going on my eyes, I'm just gonna go ahead and put on a nude. And the nude I'm taking is Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin. So now I'm gonna go put on my cute wig and my outfit, and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so here's the final look. You guys like my new hair? It's a wig that was so graciously sent to me by donalovehair. I am going to have a separate review for that. It should be up by now, and if it's not, it should be up within 1 day or so. So here is my easy, affordable, glam look for Valentine's Day. I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to request from Betty? Well, yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day, and I love you guys. Bye. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Mwah.